Okay, I had a quantum leap yesterday and it's super weird. This one's for the cheetah girls. If you're a man or just a cheetah, just keep scrolling. This is for the cheetah girls. It's super weird. Let's get into it. So, some of you might know that I moved to LA about 6 or 7 weeks ago now. And I had like this massive calling from God to move to LA. He was like, move to LA for longer than I cared to admit before I actually went and did it. So finally moved to LA, and every instinct that I had about moving here was completely true. Like I've literally never been happier. I literally feel like so provided for by the universe, by God. Like I'm just I'm in such a divine place. Like I'm able to manifest things quickly. Blockages I've been having for years have just like suddenly like been released from my body, released from my spirit. Like if I want something, I literally just like ask God for it and then he like delivers it, sometimes instantaneously. It's really crazy. I feel like I'm living in the quantum. Like I have so much joy in my body and in my soul and in my spirit. So I guess the first part of this video is if you do have like an inkling to do something or create a change in your life, trust that because that's your intuition and your intuition is God. God dwells within us as us. So trust it, and I promise you there's magical things on the other side. I literally came to LA with like $1,200 in my pocket. Like I have savings and assets, but I was like, I'm not willing to touch those. Like I have $1,200 liquid. Like let me just go to LA. Had no job, got a job, amazing job. Anyway, so as you guys also know, I am a music artist. So I've been like manifesting a lot of opportunities in my music career that I've like been dying to have for the past couple of years. But that's actually not my biggest manifestation on my heart right now. Currently, the thing that I'm trying to manifest is a husband and a family. Because for all of the like artists, like there are a select amount of artists that I admire more than anybody else in the industry. And what I've noticed about them that separates them from the pack is that they have these like robust families and teams around them. And that is personally what I desire for my life. And I feel like my husband is like the foundation for my dream life. So that's like my biggest manifestation at the moment. And I've been feeling pretty impatient because it's just something completely out of my control, right? Like, I'm not gonna pursue a man. I'm not gonna chase a man. I'm not gonna like present, myself to a man in a way that is not in alignment with like my role as a woman or like God's role for me. So I literally just have to like be patient and like wait for this man to either manifest, wait for this man to propose. Like I'm not sure if I'm already like this man's already on my rotation or if I am like gonna meet this man soon. I have no idea. But I was like, okay, God, like I'm feeling really impatient. Like, what do I need to do to bring this manifestation closer? And God basically was like, make a list of all the things that you need to do in order to be 100% ready to be a wife. As in, you could move into his house tomorrow and like you would be like ready and you would be like the highest version of yourself. You'd be able to show up as the most beautiful version of yourself. You'd be able to be your most confident, whatever. So it turns out like I have a long list of things that I actually desire before manifesting my partner. Like I'm really actively in the gym trying to drop like 10 pounds right now. And like eating really super clean, like cutting out sugar, reverse aging my skin. God also was like, you need to start like curling your hair again and like doing ringlets and like nurturing your curls because you've stopped nurturing your curls and it's like really damaging your spirit. But then the weirdest thing that he told me to do that I did yesterday was, girl, take care of your toes. Okay? God literally was like, I need you to take care of your toes right now. And like my toes weren't in some tragic shape, y'all. Like my toes were fine, or so I thought. But I feel like my whole life I never really liked my toes. I was like, ew, like I have ugly like toes and feet. Like I feel kind of like ew, like feet are gross. Like my feet are gross and bad. Like I don't really fuck with my feet like that. And I like would get regular pedicures, and like kind of have like pedicured feet. But I feel like it was just a band-aid solution, right? And God was like, you need to really invest time into your toes, figure out what your toes need, like deal with your toes. So yesterday was the day, because I haven't started my new job yet, so I have a little bit of extra time on my hands. So yesterday was the day. So here's what I did. I've leveled up my nail game in the past couple of years. I don't really like getting my nails done. So what I do is just like file my nails to a point and then like remove the cuticles every Friday. I like remove the cuticles, like push them back, like make sure they're like looking beautiful. And then I just make sure to like have cuticle oil in my bag and like make sure my cuticles are always hydrated. But yeah, like I'm not using nail polish. Like this is just what my nails look like at all times. Like I just make sure they're clean. So God was like, yeah, do the same thing with your toes. So what I did yesterday with my toes was like I went through, like put a towel down, like put on like some feminine energy, like YouTube videos, and just like went to town on my toes. So like put this like on my toes to like loosen the cuticles, and then like went through with like the fucking cuticle, like pick whatever. And then y'all, like I feel like I was removing so many years of just like resentment towards my feet, like neglect of my feet, like just I finally gave my toes like the love that they've been needing their entire lives. Because literally like from the time I was a little girl, I was like, I don't really fuck with my toes like that, like with my feet like that. So yesterday was like really my moment to just like get my toes into the most divine like condition possible. Because like again, this is another element of like being intimate with someone, is like letting them like be up close and personal in your space and like see what you got going on down there, like see your see your self-care routines, like see how like you love yourself. So for me, like my toes was like especially that area that I've just like been neglecting. So y'all, and also since toes are like at the bottom of my body, like they're my toes are what meet the earth generally. Like that's the first thing that touches the earth. That's what grounds me to this planet. That's what grounds me to Mother Earth. I felt like there was a disconnect about the fact that my toes were being neglected and that I had a disdain towards my toes. And like, yes, again, I've had pedicures before and people have taken care of my toes, but to like go through and be extra thorough and take care of your toes yourself and like reshape your cuticle beds and just like make sure that they look on point and like just intuitively sense like what your feet need. Game changer. Such a fucking quantum leap, because now I feel like so much like deadness and resentment was just like shedded from my body and like shedded from my spirit. Then now I just feel so beautiful, like so much more beautiful and like divine and like connected and just like I just feel delicious. And it was just such a quantum leap for me, because I was like, okay, new identity unlocked, like someone that loves her toes, like someone that can like walk a little bit different now because like her feet are like different, someone who can dance a little bit better, somebody who can like express her body a little bit more intuitively and femininely, and it was just amazing. So this is your sign to take care of your crusty ass feet if like you haven't, because I feel so divine and it was just like, again, such a quantum leap. Additionally, ladies, I did recently launch like a private close friends space on Instagram where it's for cheetah girls. If you guys don't know, my name is Mayush. I'm the Lebanese soul diva, and like my female fan base is the cheetah girls. Like my fans are like the cheetahs, but like I have a special little like cheetah girls like situation that I just launched on Close Friends on Instagram, where I share like all my favorite feminine energy videos, like just like feminine energy, fitness, health tips to like help you completely level up your life. I was not this woman a year ago. I wasn't this woman 3 years ago. I can't even believe how much I've shifted due to some of this information. So if you guys want to join the Cheetah Girls community on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, DM me Cheetah Girls, and then I will follow you back and then add you to the Cheetah Girls Close Friends community. So yeah, I can't wait to have you. I love you so much, and I'll see you soon.